Hello everyone, and welcome back to the new book review. Each week we'll be looking at some of the new titles coming to the Prince George Public Library. This week we'll be looking at some of the children's materials coming into the library. And without any further ado, let's look at some books.
It's a Matig by Anishinaabe author-illustrator Bridget George is a delightful introduction to the Ojibwe language for young and old alike. Learn if you would find a geezus in the sky or in a lake, and whether a ginnabig lives on land or in a tree. As for what a Matig is, you'll just have to read the book and find out. The bold, bright illustrations of a forest landscape populated by friendly critters and adventurous children are sure to delight young readers. And grown-ups, don't let the unfamiliar words stop you from reading this book aloud, whether it's to a daycare classroom or your own little ones. In addition to the pronunciation guide at the back of the book, the author has thoughtfully posted a pronunciation video on her website, bridgetgeorge.com, so you can feel confident in your new language skills. It's a Matig will equally suit the at-home reading of little ones who love forest creatures and classroom discussions of Indigenous language.
In the year 2091, a kid from Mars learns that he can't be held down by the fears of the grown-ups around him. Belle has spent his whole life, the whole 11 years of it, on Mars. But he's still just a regular kid. He loves cats, any kind of cake, and is very curious about the secrets the adults in the US colony are keeping. Like, why don't they have contact with any of the other Mars colonies? And why are they so isolated? When a virus breaks out and all the grown-ups fall ill, Belle and the other children are the only ones that can help. It's up to Belle, a regular kid in a very different world, to uncover truth and save his family, and possibly save an entire planet. For any fans of science fiction, this is a story set on Mars. Lots of the story focuses on what it's like to living on Mars and coping with the problems that occur. But the story at its core is a coming-of-age story. Belle has spent his whole life on Mars, and it's through his eyes that we see the story unfold. He is curious, obedient, and in many ways an average human boy, having favorite colors and animals, and worrying about changing friendships. He succumbs to things like peer pressure, yet he is a boy who has never seen a tree, river, or ocean. When disaster strikes, he finds strength he didn't know he had, makes new friends, and deals with grief. Well-written and well-developed human characters, this will be a hit for any middle graders, science fiction lovers, or not.
Hi, I'm Heather from the Prince George Public Library, and recently I've discovered that lots of people don't know we have an amazing collection of cookbooks. I've been having lots of fun during the pandemic trying out new recipes, and recently I discovered this one, the Asian Slow Cooker.
So as you can see, we have in here the Kung Pao chicken. Woo! It's just getting ready, about a half an hour left, and we'll be having a delicious meal.
You'll never need to have takeout again. This is an awesome book and I highly recommend it. We have 2 copies of it, one here at the Bob Harkins branch and the other one at the Nechako branch. Enjoy.
And that's all the books we have for this week. Thank you all again for watching, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. And as always, don't forget to check out these books.